Here's one of the most identifiable crime relics that you're ever going to see. This is Ted Bundy's actual 1968 Volkswagen Beetle, and the things that happened in this car are unthinkable. Now, Ted Bundy's car helped him commit some pretty gruesome killings. He used it to transport victims, move from state to state, and store weapons. Now, this tan 1968 Volkswagen Beetle was perhaps the deadliest weapon of all. When police pulled Bundy over in 1975, they got a first look at how he'd transformed the car into a murder machine. While the full extent of his crimes had yet to be discovered, the truth would soon be revealed. Using this car as a trap, Bundy would often wear a sling or walk on crutches while luring potential victims towards his vehicle. He would ask unassuming women for help with a simple task like putting books in his trunk. When they obliged, he'd bludgeon them and force them into this Beetle. Over time, Bundy essentially transformed the car into an accomplice. He removed the passenger seat so he could easily lay semi-conscious women on the car floor, and on the off chance that they woke up, Bundy also took out the inside door handle so that they wouldn't be able to escape. Bundy also stuffed the trunk with tools like handcuffs, rope, ice pick, and a lot of other things that, when he was pulled over, police assumed were burglary tools, but they were very far wrong. Now, in 1975, police pulled Bundy over in Granger, Utah for driving without his headlights on and for ignoring 2 stop signs. Something about Bundy disturbed the officers, and upon noticing the removed passenger seat, they asked to see the rest of the vehicle. Bundy agreed and watched as they found an ice pick, a ski mask, handcuffs, and other suspicious items in his trunk. At first, the police took him just as a burglar. Now, Bundy was briefly arrested, after which he posted bail and walked free. Seemingly unaware that it had been a close call, he cleaned out his car and sold it to an unassuming buyer. Now, at some point after Bundy's arrest in Utah, a Salt Lake Sheriff's deputy named Lonnie Anderson snatched up the car at a police auction for $925. 20 years later, he decided to sell the vehicle for $25,000. Now, that's a pretty good markup, although this is a pretty creepy vehicle to have. Now, today it's on display at the Alcatraz East Crime Museum in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. They are pretty anti-video at this museum now, so that's the reason for this being a slideshow. Pictures are okay, video really is not, but you can see the actual car here. Now, you can't actually really get up and see the inside of this car here, but this is a picture that I found on the internet that shows the passenger seat removed. So just the unthinkable acts that would have happened in this car it's crazy to think about. Well, you can actually take a look at this car. Now, this is a pretty grim and horrible part of history, but history does need to be remembered. Now, I apologize ahead of time for the grim nature of this video, but this is kind of, I don't want to say interesting history, but it is history. But thanks for watching, everybody, and take care of yourself.